all God's children, part of a family of believers, a community of faith. We come to know God in our unique way. For some, that happens in a classroom or at Mass. For others, we learn by the example of witnessing others living their faith.
Catechists come from all backgrounds and all ages. They share their faith out loud. It's a message that spreads from age to age.
Many think of catechists as religious education. And while there are so many catechists in our amazing religious education program, there are so many other facets to how we are all catechists.
Catechists teach, guide, support, and serve as companions on our faith journey.
It's always amazing to me how people have come to us, their journeys to their faith, their trials and tribulations, and I'm just so happy that I can help them on this journey.
Being a catechist means sharing the faith that I got as a gift from my parents, my family, and the education I received. It also means taking that gift and sharing it with the students so that they too can have the treasure of a great faith in their lives.
Through being a catechist, I've molded my behavior and actions to become more Christ-like.
God very clearly called me to be a catechist, and in this case, her voice sounded a lot like Patty Doherty's. God put it on my heart to help His children get to know Him, and that's what I'm doing as a catechist.
As a catechist, I get to watch students grow in faith. It's so fulfilling to see that dawning light when they realize what we learn in the classroom isn't just for class, it's for life.
By being part of the RCIA program, I get to see the spirit-filled enthusiasm of our participants, and it enriches me and my faith.
I remember it was maybe my second year teaching RE, and I had all these materials to put together bread. We were going to be making communion for the following week, and I was supposed to bring my CD and my CD player and a bunch of song sheets and a bunch of other things, and I had the CD player but not the CD, and then when I passed out the song sheets and went to play, like Elmo started singing or something, and the kids all laughed, and I was just horrified, and I was really upset, and I almost cried, and 3 of the kids stood up. They were all on the children's choir, and they started singing the song, and then all the other kids went right into singing the song as well, and it was very, very beautiful, and I knew that's where I was supposed to be right at that moment.
I love being a catechist for St. Thomas because it makes me feel like an active part of the St. Thomas family. I love getting to see my kids and their families, their parents, their older and younger siblings at all sorts of St. Thomas activities. It's nice to be connected.
Seeing high school students give up a weekend of their life coming to serve other high school students and seeing the joy that they have, or seeing a former student speak at Mass about his faith journey and just looking at him and seeing like a beautiful puzzle and knowing that I was a piece of that puzzle that brought him to that point, and knowing that all these catechists are a piece of that puzzle. And it's just makes everything worth it, and it's inspiring, and it keeps me going, it keeps my faith strong. That's why I'm a catechist.
One of my really cool memories that I had as a catechist was when I was doing a prayer meditation with the children. And that is part of trying to teach the children what prayer is about and how easy it is. And what is cool with the prayer meditation is you get kids that are noisy, and you get quiet kids, and they all do it, but they all get it because you can feel Jesus in the room at the end of the meditation.
Okay, I became a catechist because my kids were in the program, and I wanted that to be a special bond between me and them. And as a result, they became a vital part of the St. Thomas community as well. And it was something that they saw because they saw me modeling being a catechist as an opportunity for them to volunteer as well.
Being a catechist is such an honor, that someone would open their mind and heart and let me share my faith journey with them. It's life-changing for everyone involved.
Thank you for walking beside me on my faith journey.
With your help, I grow in my faith. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a disciple of Jesus.
Thank you for being an example of faith in action.
Thank you for being my catechist.
Thank you for walking beside me on my faith journey.
Thank you for caring as a mentor.
By sharing my faith, I grow in mine as well. Thank you.
It's a never-ending process of sharing God's love with each other.
Just like Jesus taught us to do.